In question 1, we are given some figures. We are given these 8 figures that you see here, and we have to classify each of them on the basis of the following categories: simple curve, simple closed curve, polygon, convex polygon, and concave polygon. So each of these 8 figures have to be classified according to these 5 categories. So let's start with the first category, simple curve, and let's also do the second one along with the first. So simple curve and simple closed curve. From these 8 figures that we see, let's identify which ones are simple curves and which ones are simple closed curves. Now, what is a simple curve? A simple curve is a curve that does not cross itself, and a simple closed curve is a closed curve that is simple, which basically means that it does not cross itself. So let's go one by one through each of the 8 figures and identify which are simple curves and which are simple closed curves. So in curve 1, we have this figure which is a closed curve. It is also simple because it does not cross itself. So curve 1 is a simple curve. It is also a simple closed curve. So I am writing 1 against both of these categories, simple curve and simple closed curve. Similarly, curve 2 is also a simple curve, and it's also a simple closed curve because it does not cross itself. So number 2 is a simple curve and it's also a simple closed curve. Now if you look at number 3, this has 2 loops that are not connected to each other, so this is not really a curve, so we can skip this. Now if we go to number 4, this is a curve. It's also a crossed curve. It crosses itself, so it is not a simple curve. So we won't write this in either of these 2 categories, A or B. Then in 5, curve 5, it is a simple curve. It does not cross itself. It is also a closed curve. So we will write this as a simple curve as well as a simple closed curve. Similarly, 6 is a simple curve. It does not cross itself. It is also closed. So it is also a simple closed curve. So we will write 6 against both of these categories. And then similarly, 7 is also a simple curve. It does not cross itself, and it is also a closed curve. So 7 is also both a simple curve and a simple closed curve. Now what about figure 8? So this is a curve, but does it cross itself or not? So let's say that you start drawing this curve from this point here, this point that connects the segment to the circular or elliptical loop on the top. So if you start drawing the loop from this point and you do one loop, you come back to this point and then you go to this segment, you see that the drawing will cross itself at this point here. So if you had to draw this loop using if you had to draw this figure using a pencil, it would cross itself. The drawing would cross itself, and hence this is not a simple curve. So we will not write this against category A or category B. So for the first 2 parts, simple curves and simple closed curves, these curves that we have written 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, they are simple curves, and 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 are also simple closed curves. Now the next categories are polygon, convex polygon, and concave polygon. So we have to go through each of these 8 figures and identify which of them are polygons, which of them are convex polygons, and which are concave polygons. So let's start by first identifying which of the 8 figures are polygons. Now in the NCERT textbook, a polygon is defined as a simple closed curve made up of only line segments. So going by this definition of a polygon, we see that figure number 1 is a polygon for sure because it's a simple closed curve and it's made up of only line segments. And we see that figure 2 is also a polygon because it's again a simple closed curve, and this is also made up of only line segments. But we see that figure 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8, these are not polygons because they are not made up of line segments. But what about figure 4? What can you say about figure 4? It's a curve, it's a closed curve, it's made up of only line segments. So should it be a polygon or not? Well, according to the NCERT textbook definition, a polygon is a simple closed curve, while this figure here is not simple because it crosses itself. So according to the definition, it should not be a polygon, but in the answer, in the textbook itself, this figure number 4 is listed as a polygon as well. So what is the right answer here? Should it be a polygon or should it not be a polygon? Well, technically, the correct answer is that this star that you see is a special type of polygon. It's what we call a crossed polygon. So it's not a simple polygon, it's a crossed polygon because the boundary crosses itself. And there are, let me show you a couple of other examples of crossed polygons. So if you look at these two figures here, the first figure that you see on the left, this is a crossed quadrilateral. So if I label the vertices A, B, C and D, so if I travel along the boundaries, I see that I will go like AB, then BC, then CD and then DA. So the sides BC and DA cross each other. So this is not a simple quadrilateral, it is a crossed quadrilateral. Similarly, if you look at the figure on the right, let's label the vertices. So we have A, let's call this B, then we go here to C, then we come here to D, then we go along this edge to E, and finally we come here to F and then back to A. So the sides cross each other. So this is a crossed hexagon. This is not a simple hexagon. This is a crossed hexagon. So coming back to our question, this figure number 4 is actually, it is a polygon, but it is not a simple polygon. So I'm going to go ahead and list this also as a polygon with the caveat that this is not a simple polygon. So anyway, we are going to list figure number 1, 2 and 4 as polygons. And again, keep in mind that figure number 4 is not a simple polygon because it crosses itself. Now, which of these three are convex polygons? Well, the definition of a convex polygon is any polygon which has no portion of the diagonals in the exteriors. But if you look at figure number 1, if you join the vertex here to the vertex on the right, we see that this is a diagonal of the polygon, but it lies outside the polygon. And this is happening because the angle at this vertex is a reflex angle here. So this figure number 1 is not a convex polygon, it's actually a concave polygon. So let's write figure number 1 here. And then if you look at figure number 2, in figure number 2 we can see that it's a convex polygon because both the diagonals, if you draw the two diagonals, so the diagonal joining these two vertices and the diagonal joining the other two vertices, these two diagonals will lie completely inside the quadrilateral. So this will be a convex polygon, convex quadrilateral. And what about figure number 4? So we listed it as a polygon, but is it a convex polygon or a concave polygon? Well, let's take any two vertices. So let's take this vertex and this vertex, and let's join these two vertices, and we see that this diagonal lies outside of the polygon. So we can call this a concave polygon. So we will list this also as a concave polygon. So to summarize what we have done, from the 8 figures that we are given, figure number 1, 2 and 4 are polygons, where figure 4 is not a simple polygon, it's a crossed polygon. And of these 3, only figure number 2 is a convex polygon and the remaining 2 are concave polygons. And that completes question number 1. To learn more about how Cuemath can help you crack school and board exams, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.